Alright, so obviously it's Nate back from Frontline Eurosports Online, and today we've got a Triumph T-100 Black that we built with a side hack. So, let's get a little bit more comfortable and talk about this beast. What we did was we took a 2015 Triumph Bonneville T-100 Black version and had it installed, had a sidecar installed. There we go. So that we could have a lot more fun. You have something that is going to be family oriented, as now we can fit someone or just cargo or ballast in the side hack. So I'll open this puppy up, give you a little view inside. See, I had my bag in there just floating her home. And we're going to have behind our seat is an extra storage compartment that's a lockable element so that we have the ability to secure our goodies. You got to secure that load. Got plenty of leg room. I can demonstrate me getting in this hack and stretching my feet out. You can see I'm stretching all the way to try to reach the end of it. I'm not even back in the seat. If I'm back in the seat, my feet are not even close to the end of it here. Still try to turn my toes down and still can't reach. So you got plenty of room, but it's not super wide. Width-wise, from side to side, you got myself 155 pounds from side to side, but we'll be snug as a bug in a rug in there. You got a beautiful armrest to protect your arm from the rails right here, so we're not going to have any burnt forearms. We have the tires all blacked out so that we have the all black on black theme going. The only thing that we have with any color is our side step. Our front auxiliary light is an amber lens on there. We have our outboard shock, which is our suspension. But the hack has its own element of suspension as well. You can see our rubber suspension, our hangers for the actual rig. So it makes for a nice, super comfy ride when you're floating down in the side hack, which I have experienced firsthand with my pilot ship taking me around. And from this side, you can see we're working with just a basic 2015 Triumph Bonneville T-100. What we did, though, was added some things to this side of the bike. Stuck in the grass here. We've got our tweaker bar on the front, and we have a hydraulic shock style steering stabilizer attached to the front fork leg into the hack. Trimmed out just like you'd always have. You can see your connection bars here, and still have that classic look with a canoe side hack. You can't see me giggling, having fun, and a blast down the road, because that is the first time that I've comfortably gone 70 miles an hour in a sidecar, which with the Euroline previously, it really was maxed out. I was comfortable 60, 65. The next generation they brought out with fuel injection, we got a lot more speed, but it was a scary 70, 75 max. So I just stopped at 70, had more to go. With more speed, that lighter sidecar, it makes it so it's a more agile, nimble, playful toy. And slow speeds, more speed, it was actually getting more stable. I wasn't having as much issue not having a ballast in the side except for a 20-pound backpack, you know. Usually you'd want a lot more engine ballast. Like put an engine block in there for ballast potentially. 2 50-pound sandbags, something to that nature, get you 100 pounds or so in there, which we're going to probably have somebody wanting to jump in a heartbeat as soon as they see that I have brought the sidecar home here. Do a quick walk around the bad boy here. Next, I'll jump on board. So, we don't have a parking brake, and it's a Triumph. We got to pull the clutch in. I got it in first gear to hold it on this hill. Hit the start button. I'm going to put it in neutral so we can talk. So, instrumentation-wise, you got your tachometer on your T100, your speedometer, pretty basic odometer, trip 1, trip 2, and our timepiece, which I haven't even said yet. This is our switch for our auxiliary lighting out there, as you can see. And then we have our normal Triumph controls. Run cycle, start, conventional push, pull, twist, throttle, high beam, low beam, turn signals, left and right cancellation, your horn, and our chrome little pea shooters out there making all that beautiful racket. So I'm You want to pull the clutch in, put her back into gear, hit the kill switch. We have now secured that motorcycle. It is a fuel injected machine. They worked with Kian specifically to develop this fuel injection module that, if you look real close where your diaphragm would normally be packed in there, you have electronics stacked in there. We have a functional enrichment switch that looks like our choke lever that's only needed in really Arctic conditions or really cold starts or heavily modified models. We have an idle adjustment so we can manually keep this guy plus or minus 1,000 RPMs per the owner's manual. Still braided brake lines down the front to our single disc braking system that is from Nissan with a steel rotor. Our ignition switch on the side, which they do have relocation kits for these guys to move your ignition switch so you don't have any of the extra keys we had dangling on our fork louvers here. We have the front bumper guard on the side hack, the canoe style with adjustable windshield, side step, outboard spring, our black powder coated wheel to match the rest of the black trim on this 2015 Triumph T-100 Black with canoe sidecar, featured at Frontline Eurosports. And it's just a freaking hoot to ride, man. It's an all eyes on me. Just boop. I don't know about Virginia laws. I guess it's probably illegal to fly the car on the streets, but it's fun. And everybody looks, laughs, points, says, hey, I'm an 8-year-old kid with dreams of being a motorcyclist one day. Thanks for inspiring me. I mean, that's how I got my inspiration. Seeing other people enjoying their motorcycles out on the street. So, a lot of fun, very practical. The reason we went away from the Urals and built this was that we were having some reliability issues. They were increasing technology, increasing cost, but it was also sacrificing some quality control and some growing pains that were causing us to lose a little bit of our foot ground. And we went to a T100, 200,000 mile plus power plant that's super reliable. Been selling them for 6 years now, and I've never had anything come back for more than a routine service unless somebody did something like too much fuel stabilizer. Let's pour the whole bucket in. Or they want to change sprocket sizes, or they need remapping done for the new off-road mufflers, or a British Customs performance kit with the Predator pipes and Canon air filters and air injection removal, all that cool stuff you can do. So it's an easily modifiable motorcycle as well. Has lots of custom aftermarket parts, has Triumph warranty, has back from Triumph. We are backed by Triumph on this motorcycle, so that's a strong thing to say. Triumph stands behind their product and their customers very well. Had some positive experiences with them. We're gonna have this as our new 2 on the machine, 1 in the side hack bread runner. We're doing a rally this weekend at Mountain Lake in Pembroke, Virginia, and during that rally we'll probably be doing deliveries of box lunches in the sidecar. Like, what better way to rally when you're out running around is have a meeting point and us dropping food off to you on your long ride that we're supplying on our rally. So we'd love to have you to come down, check out this beast yourself, and see what you can do to get yourself on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of motorcycle art from Triumph and Frontline Eurosports. This is not a Triumph sidecar. They do not offer sidecars. We have different options and models available, from the canoes to the torpedo styles, noses, and anything that you'd want. So if you got any specific questions, comments, concerns, or anything, reach out to Nate at Frontline Eurosports. We'll get everything answered as quickly as possible in the most straightforward manner, and learn about the Frontline way at Frontline Eurosports and how the Frontline family works for you, the customer, of our two-wheeled buddies out there in the great United States of America and beyond, as I know you guys are definitely watching around the world. Thank you. Keep following us at Frontline Eurosports, and your host Nate, out.